Hipster Belle is not impressed by your refusal to caption your videos. Hello everyone. This is not a Beauty and the Beast video, but there is something super important that I have to talk to y'all about. Visual aids brought to you by Beauty and the Beast. And it's important that I do it today because today is the last Sunday in September, which makes it World Deaf Day. And I want to talk to you guys about hashtag No More Craptions. Hashtag No More Craptions is a campaign created by deaf YouTuber Ricky Pointer to raise awareness about YouTube's automatic closed captioning system and the captions that it creates, otherwise known as Craptions, and how terrible they are! Seriously, so what? I don't need captions. You, a subscriber or a casual viewer of our channel might say. By the way, you should subscribe. But just because you don't need them doesn't mean that somebody else doesn't. Most of you probably know that closed captioning is text that you put at the bottom of a screen for a video in order to reflect dialogue, relevant Foley, and sounds. For hearing people, closed captioning might not be necessary for you to enjoy something like a movie or a TV show or the news or a YouTube video. But for lots of people, it is absolutely necessary. Let me demonstrate. Just so you know, we said something funny. Would be nice to know what it was, right? And even if you can lip read, it's not like lip reading would have helped you in that situation. And if you can't listen to what we're actually saying for whatever reason, you wouldn't be able to enjoy that video. There are lots of reasons that lots of different people need closed captions. You might be deaf, you might be hard of hearing and you can't turn up the volume enough. Maybe English isn't your first language and subtitles help you learn. Maybe you're like me and sometimes words just kind of squish together and you like to know exactly what is being said. Whatever the reason, people should have the option. YouTube does have an automatic captioning system, but it's crap. An example to illustrate. Want to know what we were saying? Yeah, it wasn't that. We were not saying this movie is a manic pixie dream girl Emily and Tim Curry Villager. The automatic system also doesn't distinguish who is speaking if there's more than one person present. So besides the fact that closed captioning your videos will make your channel more accessible and means that people who would otherwise feel excluded by your content will now get to participate, oh wait, maybe making people feel included and accepted is the best reason. I do want to say that I understand that not everybody is in a position to caption their videos at a rapid-fire pace. People with chronic illness might find it extremely difficult or even painful to do this, and they might not have the means to hire somebody else to caption their videos for them. No, my jab is directed to the people who totally could, they just choose not to because it's difficult and takes time, much like making a video in the first place. It especially irks me that there are people who do YouTube full-time, like it's their actual job, and they just won't caption their videos. They just can't be bothered. Not here for that. Besides just being a decent human being, closed captioning your videos is actually really beneficial for your channel. They help with search engine optimization, or SEO, which means that people who search for terms that you say in your video but aren't included in your description are more likely to find your videos. Captions also help with getting your video translated into different languages, which means that the people who don't speak the language your videos are in could possibly watch them now. Basically, it increases your potential viewers. Paige and I have talked about how we do captions in our hashtag YouTube Girls videos. Our process is a bit different depending on the type of video. I often upload my written script as a transcript and then go in and make sure that it's correct. Paige usually edits the automatic captions. And if it's a PNS Watch Series video, I go in and just start completely from scratch and I manually enter them in as I watch the video. YouTube has instructions on how to do this. You can always Google it to find out, and Ricky Pointer has a video about how to do it as well. There's also the fan contribution option. You can enable contributions for your videos so that people can go in and do it for you. And then you get to review them before they get published. Paige and I don't do this, but for the people that do, it's important to note that it is your responsibility as the content creator to go in and review them before you publish them. There have been some issues with big name YouTubers publishing captions submitted by their fans that include unnecessary commentary, jokes, and just incorrect captions. Because that's what accessibility is to some people, a joke, because they don't rely on it. I hope I don't have to explain why that's selfish and wrong, but it's selfish and wrong. I know that Paige and I have sometimes included jokes in our captions, and when we heard about this whole thing a few weeks ago, we've been making the effort to go back and look over our captions to make sure that they're okay. I will say that our commentary is often done to convey something extra extra that is lost in regular transcription. But some are not. Some of our captions are really old, and we've learned a lot since we first wrote them, so we're making the effort to improve them. Including this video, we currently have 123 videos on our channel, 79 of which are captioned. These videos include #WithCaptions in the description, and they get put into a #WithCaptions playlist. I'm hoping that by the end of this year we won't need the playlist anymore because all of our videos will be captioned. Yes, it takes time. It takes effort. Captioning the PNS Watch series takes a lot, but it's a necessary part of the process. It's your responsibility as a content creator, and it's something that needs to be taken seriously. I didn't have time to do it today, and that is completely my fault. I'm terrible at time management, but check back tomorrow night and you'll find that the Beauty and the Beast Enchanted Christmas PNS Watch series video will be captioned. Thank you all for watching. Like this video if you think that accessibility is awesome. If there's a video that you would like us to make captioning a priority for, please let me know in the comments, and subscribe for captioned videos on Disney, intersectional feminism, pop culture critiques, and more. The Princess and I will see you soon.